Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. And you are welcome, my friends. So last night, all the critics went out to see Shazam. Very soon, maybe as soon as next week, we will get early reactions about the film. But here it is, fellow dceu fans. This is the hard truth of this industry right now, of critical media. It doesn't matter what they think. In fact, fuck what they think. It's about you and me. It's about you and me going out there and supporting the dceu and being honest about what we see, like we were honest after we saw Justice League. Despite it hurting being so negative about a dceu movie, I don't think any of you are going to be negative about Shazam, because in a month's time, you are going to be able to see a love letter to the dceu, a celebration of what's gone on before, and a building block to the future of this wonderful IP, this wonderful franchise, a celebration of Batman, Superman, all the dceu characters that have come before. But Shazam is building a yellow brick road to the future of the dceu. So no matter what the reactions are, positive or negative, for me it's something that I think you will be holding on to for a very long time. I think you're going to love this movie, and that's exciting. This has been an interesting kind of turnaround, really, for the dceu, with Walter Hamada taking over, with all the negativity within the MCU now because of Captain Marvel and the hard, aggressive political stance Disney are now taking with their films. This is a great opportunity for Warner Brothers, not only to make some great movies and please the fans, but take advantage of what's going on over at the MCU. But there is a problem, of course. There is the critics, there is critical media, there are the sites. They're still very MCU biased. But here's the thing. It now goes beyond them, because guess what happened with Aquaman? Warner Brothers were clever. They released the movie abroad first, in China first. It got a great response, and by the time it went to America, it didn't really matter what the critics and the shield sites had to say. They were very clever. I don't think it's going to go down that way this time. I don't think they're going to release in China first. They might do. I think the reason they released in China first is mainly because of James Wan. They knew that James Wan is very popular over in China, and I think they took advantage of that. Personally, I would do that all the time. Release first in China. I can't see them doing it. I wish they would. So probably this movie will be at the mercy of critical media. But that's okay, because it doesn't matter what they think. It matters what you think. It matters what I think. I've already told you what I think. Shazam is a brilliant film. And you know what? Although the trailers are very, very bright and positive and funny, there's a lot of serious stuff going on in this film. As I say, this film will make you laugh and cry. So, as I say, it's a really, really exciting time to be a dceu fan. So, when this film is released, whenever you get a chance to see it, support Shazam. It's very, very, very important, because when you've got a lead like Zachary Levi going on Twitter and supporting people with mental health, with depression, I think these kind of people deserve to be supported. And I think this film will have a lot of families going to see it, especially with the time of year it's being released. Now, we've heard Disney and Brie Larson talking about little girls going to watch Captain Marvel. You're going to find out that very few little girls are going to go and watch that film. But it's an MCU movie. It's a precursor to the biggest, most anticipated CBM of all time. So Captain Marvel will be successful. There's no question of that. But we shouldn't be focusing on Captain Marvel and the MCU. We need to be focusing on ourselves, because, you know, Aquaman made over $1 billion. That's a great opportunity to take advantage of that. So I think just get out there. Just go and support Zachary Levi, David F. Sandberg. I think you're going to enjoy the film, basically. Take your kids, take your nephews, take your nieces, take your families, because it's going to be that type of film. But don't misunderstand this film. Something real, hardcore and dramatic is going to happen in this film, and you will feel very emotional after you've seen it.